We're recording up in the studio.
Oh my
This
god.
looks like a studio, bro.
Ew,
It looks so good. Look at me with the laptop. I feel like a real.
It's giving. It's giving what it needs to give. This is giving very
much. When you
much.
get a BBL and you have a podcast.
Bitch, shut up. Girl, shut up. It's giving. See, when people really say, "Oh, it's giving podcast behavior," we're actually doing it.
This is giving podcast behavior
exactly.
Right now. Look at this microphone. Look at this setup right now. Nina. Look at this light.
Okay, anyways.
The headphones. Okay, sorry. All right, here we go. This is Dio. We'll get into who Dio is. We'll get into why we're here today. Because we're angry, we're excited, we're upset, and we're ready for that strawberry frosty.
Exactly.
Let's get into that intro.
King, not Queen.
Podcast. Oh, wait, I usually play it. Okay, hold on. Let me stop.
It's the King, not Queen podcast.
Yeah. Welcome back to the King Not Queen podcast. My name is Zena, and I am your host.
Okay. Anyways.
I am here today with
Dio. Hey.
Whoa.
Hey guys, I'm Dio, and if you're like old fan from Nina's YouTube channel, you must know me from the iconic Aisha rant.
Point right here. This corner right here.
What?
That's where I'm gonna link the video. Right here.
Right there,
but that corner right there. That's where the video is.
The iconic Aisha video. The iconic beach video.
The motorcycle.
Anyways.
So ridiculous.
The iconic beach video. I'm just saying, I glowed up a tiny bit.
Video?
The Six Flags video, I made a little cameo, a tiny cameo. I had my braces, I had my buzz cut, but now here I am, glowed up a tiny bit, period. I was wearing my beret, but then the headphones got in the way, so, but
Sorry?
Whatever. It's, okay, Nina.
Did you want to hear yourself?
Nina.
Nina.
Anyways, okay, so, what's next?
Okay, where did we meet? I met you in high school.
Oh yeah, when we went for whatever moment. I remember the day we met. It was literally it was like a team building type ish. We were playing what's that game with the phone where you go like that?
Oh my god!
Exactly.
Yes. Oh my god! When we were in the back of the class, the Oreo thing.
Yeah, the Oreo thing.
Oh my god!
I met you and I met Serena, and I'm like, oh hey guys, what's your name? And they're like, I'm Nina, I'm Serena, and I'm like, oh my god, hey guys. Yeah, that's the first time we met.
Yo, that was a memory.
I know.
That was deep back here.
And then summer of sophomore year, we hung out a lot. And then junior year, we were going to be in AP US history. But then I was like, bitch, I'm not dealing with this ish. I'm leaving. No, thank you. So yeah, quarantine happened. And then the senior beach thing hang out.
Yes.
I really saw you and I was like, Nina!
Yes.
And I missed you so much. And then now here we are hanging out like as per usual. But yeah.
In our college era,
I go to Salem State. I am an education major, and I want to go teach English in South Korea or Japan. So yeah.
I didn't even get to hear that.
Yeah, I can. It
sounds so like far out.
Bitch.
Okay. Yeah, and we have our monthly check-ins. Really, just doing it.
Yes, our monthly check-ins, amazing, immaculate.
And we've been waiting to do a podcast together.
I know because we're gonna talk about.
Oh yeah, what are we gonna talk about today? Do you want to say?
We're gonna talk about Love Victor and how messy it is, and just how the LGBTQ plus community is represented in the U.S. media. Just little hints of that here and there. But this is mostly like a show review, type thing because we're fed up.
Yeah, we are, and
we're fed up.
it's gonna be a second. For us to discuss this. There's gonna be a break in the middle. There's gonna be a surprise after that break. A little cameo by something that rhymes with I don't know, Frosty. I don't know. Frosty.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna eat strawberry.
We're gonna have a strawberry frosty, and you will understand what strawberry frosty means after this discussion today.
Oh my god, yes. Okay.
And Wendy should be paying us for this. Sponsored by #not sponsored, but wish we were by Wendy's. But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna play the intro music for a bad movie TV show review, and we're just gonna get right into the review. Exactly. Let's go.
Bad movie and TV show review. Bad movie and TV show review. Sometimes they're good though.
All right, here we are. We're back and we're ready for a bad movie and TV show review.
Exactly.
Let me pull up these notes real quick. So this is what we did. So let's go back a little bit because we started watching Love, Victor. It came out in 2020, right? June 2020?
I think so, yeah.
So June 2020, I watched the first season. I think we discussed it a little bit.
Yeah, we
discussed
discussed it a little bit. Yeah, I watched the first season. It was okay because I was going boy crazy at the time. I liked it, but then as soon as I started watching it more until season 2 came out and then season 3, I started analyzing it more and more, and I'm like, wow,
yeah,
this movie is really out here.
Movie?
Girl, no,
TV show.
I'm telling you right here, right now. Don't be surprised when this girl calls me a fake fan every 2 seconds. Anyways, yeah, it was. Yeah, after season 2 and 3, I started analyzing it more, and I'm like, wow, this show is really out here trying to please straight people. And that's the real tea.
That is the real tea. And I enjoyed the first... Well, okay, a little bit more back. Did you like Love, Simon? The movie?
Yes, at the time, but then looking back, I'm like, this movie's so stupid.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, we're more than just coming out. As someone who is gay, literally, I'm just like... we're more than just coming out.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only story that Hollywood has to tell.
Exactly. Like, anyways.
But yes, so yes, I like Simon. Like Simon. Like Simon. Do I like Simon? Love Simon. But and then last year we got really into Love, Victor. Like I had a bunch of reactions on Snapchat. We were like, no, next year we gotta watch it together.
No, anyways. I feel like we should give a little context of what Love, Victor is.
Okay, go on.
Love, Victor is basically
his name is Love Victor.
His name is Love Victor. Victor, he is a Puerto Rican teenage boy living with his sister and his younger sister who is a freshman, and his younger brother who's like, I think, middle school. And his
God, I forgot about the younger brother had no plot. He had nothing. He was just there.
Watch it be the next season. Watch the next one. Watch him come out. Anyways, I don't even know. Anyway,
little brother,
love little
brother.
Anyways. So basically, he moves to Texas. No,
they moved from.
They moved from Texas
to somewhere.
Creekwood.
Where is Creekwood?
Where is Creekwood?
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
You keep talking. I'm gonna Google where's.
They moved to Creekwood. Victor goes to the same high school that Simon went to, and basically, it's like Victor. He's like, oh my god, I might be like a little fruity. I kind of like guys.
Oh, it's in Los Angeles.
Oh, they moved to LA.
I wasn't getting that vibe.
Wait
a minute. Wait. It was in Los Angeles the whole time, and Mia's talking like she's moving that far. Wait! Stanford's not even that far!
Shush. Leave it.
Oh
wait. Leave it for later.
I need to note that. I'm noting it down.
Leave it for later.
Okay.
Leave it for later.
Anyways.
So they move. Goes to Victor's. He goes to Victor's high school. Simon's high school. Meets Benji. Benji's a hottie. And then they fall in love, and then he comes up to his parents, and his parents are like, what the fuck? And then second season, his dad was accepting, but the mom wasn't, and the mom was trying to get used to it. And then Raheem comes into the picture, and then here comes a big love triangle between Benji, Raheem, and Victor. And then the mother eventually, the mother eventually... Accepts. Oh yeah, also there was a whole plot thing with Mia and the father.
Mia's like... Did you already say this?
Mia was originally Victor's girlfriend, but then Mia found out that he was gay, and then it was like, hello? Anyways.
But they're still friends.
Exactly, they're still friends. And then, yeah. So basically, Mia's going through her own thing with her parents. There's so much to talk about. There's so much content. Because there's too many plot lines. This is the issue with the show. Too many plot lines.
No, it's really just Mia's plot line.
There's
too much going on with her plot line.
Season 3 was
way too much.
Season 3 was
two different shows.
Girl, season 3 was literally Love Mia.
Love Mia.
What's
her last name?
Bitch, I don't fucking know.
Porter.
Brooks. Mia Brooks. Me Brooks. Anyways. So yeah, and then there was a whole issue with Victor's parents. They divorced, but then season 3. Oh, at the end of the season. What's it called? Victor had to choose between Raheem and Benji, and then we go into season 3.
So we had been waiting a year to find out whose door Victor was at. I'm gonna insert that video. You need to send me the video, our reaction
to
the thing.
Can I show it right here?
Yeah, no. Let's react to it, and then I'll put it in at the same time.
Exactly. Okay.
So basically, we got here. We all sat down, ready to watch the show.
We were with her cousin Lydia.
So it was all three of us. My cousin and I caught up like 2 weeks prior to like. So we were all on the edge of our seats waiting. Whose door? I was Team Benji. Mm-hmm. Benji's dorm.
Okay, I knew it was gonna be Benji's dorm, but I was still Team Raheem. But I knew it was gonna be Benji.
And my cousin, I think she said she thought
Team Raheem.
Raheem's
she thought it was gonna be Raheem's
dorm.
So
we were all kind of split about who we felt. I'm Team Benji all the way.
Raheem's my man.
Raheem is for you. Raheem is not for me, unfortunately, but Benji is. So we're gonna play the video. This is our live reaction to who was at the door. There's a lot of screaming, so ear warning.
So I'll just play it right now.
Yeah, just play it.
Okay.
Whose door? Who?
Benji.
Who is it?
Benji, no. Yo, I was like, Benji.
Anyways.
Yeah, very, very fun.
So now let's move into episode 1.
So yeah, episode 1.
Victor.
So obviously, like we just said, we're at Benji's door.
Went to Benji's door.
Were you upset? Were you happy?
I thought it was funny. I thought it was because of our reactions, but in reality, I was neutral. I was like, I knew he was gonna go to Benji's door because first of all, Benji lives in a bougie ass. Oh, kind of curved.
Yeah.
Okay. Benji lives in a bougie ass neighborhood, while Raheem lives in quote unquote maybe the ghetto. I don't know, but yeah, because I'm like, since when does the Raheem have a doorbell? Benji had a doorbell. Anyways, but yeah, he went to his door. I felt neutral, and yeah.
And then they ended up going like a drive.
Something. They went on a drive after the wedding to like talk and hang out, and then the way that what's it called? They were stopped by like almost the police.
Yeah, it was like a line where you had to be
checked if you were drunk or something.
Yeah, if you were like sober.
Yeah.
And then Benji goes, context, Benji has had a drinking problem.
Benji has a drinking problem, and there's gonna be more in that in the season. But yeah, so then Victor and Benji switched seats, so then Victor was driving. Apparently, I thought Victor didn't have his license.
We were also confused as to why he was going to the seat, but apparently he has his license.
He has his license, they were fine.
Missed that part.
So then they come home, the dad's like, where were y'all? And they're like, oh, we were just hanging out. And then Victor gives him the keys, and then the dad was mad sus about it.
I don't know why he was so. The dad was like, "Why do you have my keys? What? I gave you the keys."
The dad is so stupid in this season. He's so dumb.
Yeah, and then they like told like a lie, and then he was like, "Okay," and then oh my gosh, our teacher was in this season. So crazy.
You're kind of being too loud.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you're being loud. I'm like, girl, you're screaming. Ow, girl, you are so annoying.
I like yelling. What's it called? Yeah, let me turn. I'll
turn
it
like down.
This.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way better. Okay.
I turned down your headphones.
Okay. Thank you, gorgeous.
What was I gonna say? Oh no, and then so they were fine lying to the dad, right? And then the dad was like, no, and then Benji wanted to tell the truth.
Yeah. So then going into next. Pilar. That's how Felix calls Pilar. Pilar. Anyways, Pilar and Felix are together.
My favorite couple. You're not a fan.
I'm not a fan. I got used to it, but I was just like, oh, okay.
I'm a fan. I shipped them since like the second season when she started to have kind of some feelings for him, and I just like him, period. Yeah. Like he's like one of the best characters.
One thing that weirded me out was why were they hiding it from
yeah, that was weird.
Because it's like, okay, I get their Latin parents because bitch, I'm Dominican, of course I know Latin parents, but it's like I don't get why, because Felix is fine. Felix is actually like nice. He's not messy.
The neighbor, Victor's friend.
Yeah, Victor's friend.
Like they know him.
They actually, and then later in the show they get upset that they get upset at the fact that they find out eventually, but then they get upset by the fact that Pilar was lying to them.
Yeah, which she could have avoided that by just telling them the truth. I don't understand why kids have to be so secretive like that.
I know
that specific situation, she didn't need to be so
it's secretive. Like I feel like I don't know, that whole thing was so confusing. Anyways, moving on.
And then we have Lake and Lucy.
So there's random character Lake popped up. She was like a side character. She dated Andrew. So Andrew is dating Mia. Lucy is dated Andrew.
No,
but then they broke up because Andrew wanted to go with Mia. And so Mia, oh no, not Mia, Lake and Lucy are together because Felix was like...
Yeah, and Lake used to be with Felix.
Yeah, but then they broke up. So then they're together, which I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, cute.
And then why did we write Love Square?
What's Love Square?
What is the Love Square?
Oh, it was,
What is the Love Square?
I forgot.
Did it involve Victor?
It was Victor, Raheem.
That's not a square, that's a triangle.
I forgot what you said.
Dang, I wish we wrote some context for that. Or no, it was Lake, Lucy, Andrew.
Oh,
Mia,
no.
Felix.
It was Lake, Lucy, Pilar, and Felix. I think.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, because they like had swapped part.
But then finally, I think not.
This is the funniest part. I think the funniest part of the episode 1 was that the fact that Raheem was waiting at the window.
Exactly. I keep forgetting you have the notes up.
I'm like, how do you know?
How do you know? Yeah, so Raheem was waiting at the door, and I'm like, girl, at least the mother was sweet. The mother was like, accepting, be like, it's okay.
He was like at the blinds, like, Victor.
Oh, and then at the end of the episode, we find out that Benji is going to rehab. Dun dun dun.
Did the dad put him in rehab, or he wanted to go?
I think he wanted to go because of everything that's been going on, because he was drinking. Mm-hmm. So then he was just like, yeah, I'm going to rehab. So then he told Victor, and he was like, yeah, Victor, we might need, I think I want to break.
Take a break.
Yeah, take a break. So then they break up, and then Victor's like, and then we'll see later what he does.
Victor is up to something.
Victor was, you'll see. Okay, episode 2. Mom goes to P Flag and says... So
P Flag is like their, how would you describe it? Like, it was at the church? Is it a church thing? Or
it's like a support, it's like a support group for parents that like were weirded out by their kids coming out. It's like...
Yeah, and the dad had been going... what's his name? Victor's dad had been going there for a little bit, but the mom just like was like, no, I'm not going. And now the mom finally went.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the support groups, they're cute, but it's like, I don't know. I'm kind of weirded out by them because it's like you need a support group to be able to accept your child.
Yeah, and also like, why didn't she bring Victor? Like everyone else brought their kid except for her.
No.
Or was it just that family?
It was just that one mom that brought her kid. Everyone else was just parents in general. I mean, it's cute that they had a support group, but it's like at the same time, I'm like, do y'all really need a support? Like, y'all are not y'all.
Ideally, like, why does there need to be a support group? But I understand.
Yeah, at the same time,
and then came together high school. It's awkward.
Oh, bitch, shut up. I was typing fast. So it was so while Benji was in rehab, it was winter break, and then they came back after winter break to school. And it was after all that stupid drama happened, and everyone's back together. Everyone's just seeing each other. And then Felix was making it so awkward. For no reason. Because he was trying to confront Lake in front of everyone.
This could have been a one-on-one.
Exactly. This could have been one-on-one, being like, hey, girly pop, we need to talk about this. But no, he was talking about it with everyone, being like, hey, guys, so I guess, like, the gang is back together. And I'm like, bitch, no. What?
He was like, so I'm with Pilar now. And then Lake was like, I'm with Lucy.
Watch us get canceled for calling Pilar. Like, no, I'm just saying.
We're saying Pilar like that because that's how Felix says
how
Pilar.
Felix says Pilar. It's Pilar.
Pilar.
Anyways. But yeah, that was just not... It was just so awkward. And because they were trying to like... Because literally Felix was trying to solve everything in that moment. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, not right when we just entered school after winter.
And at the end... No, I'm not going to say... Wait. Anyways, continue.
And then, so then Mia was like, I want to throw a party. Everyone's like, Mia, she's lame.
Context, basically, at the end of season 2, the father gets a job, and with
the father doesn't get a job. The father does not get a job.
He gets a promotion.
He got offered. He had a choice whether to the job, and he said yes. She begged him
to moving far. That's why Nina got annoyed, because they're moving into Cali, even though Creekwood is in quote unquote Cali.
Yeah, they made it such a big deal that like she's moving across the country.
Either way,
where is Stanford? They took a flight there.
Exactly.
Where is Stanford?
Anyways, so yeah, so Mia got upset because it's like, wow, I really want to stay here, but you're really okay.
So I'm gonna throw like a rager.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a party.
Oh,
I
guess it is.
Episode 1. Wait, no, episode 1. She went to go visit her mom.
Yes, and her mom was a lady from Rent. If you've seen Rent, exactly. I don't know the name. Also 911. But yeah.
Yeah, so the mom, because she thought like the mom would like like she could stay with her mom.
Yeah, and the mom
think.
just like
the mom was like,
no.
bitch.
She was
no,
like, I'm going to Asia or something.
I'm going
right?
to Prague.
Oh
Something
yeah,
like
Prague.
that. I'm going
like
out.
what?
And then the daughter's like, and then Mia's like, and then Andrew was mad tight the whole time for no reason. He was trying to
Andrew was a little bit of like.
Andrew was crazy. Like,
he was crazy, and clingy.
First of all, why is his earring all the way up here? He had an earring.
It's like in a second hole.
Literally.
It looks insane.
Anyways, so yeah, she throws a party because she's like, bitch, let's have a party. I'm about to leave, so let's have a party.
So she throws a party of the year. And I just want to know where Stanford was because I needed to know. And it's like it's like this is where they are in LA, and it's all the way up there. So I guess it is a flight.
I
but
guess
still,
it is a flight.
It's not halfway across the country.
That's a drive.
No, California's like huge, bro.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think that's a flight.
Oh okay. But anyways,
Anyways,
anyways, next. So basically, oh yeah, Andrew and Victor took some drugs. I don't know. They took some
that
drugs,
was such a weird
and then
plotline.
he was like,
people.
let me like get back with Raheem. Let me try to fix this friendship.
Yes. Oh.
And then it was like an awkward moment between them because Raheem was trying to was talking to some guy, and then Victor thought he was like hitting on him and trying to be his wingman, even though it didn't work out. And then Raheem was like, "Can you get away from me?" But then eventually they actually talk it out
because Victor had been texting him and being like acting like everything was normal. Raheem was like, "Nothing's normal." So
then they talk. They talk about it, everything, and then they're friends again.
Besties.
There was a scene, girl. The scene that the way they really try to force gay stereotypes, because the way that so Raheem was like, when they're talking at the door, Raheem was like, "Oh my god, that guy was so hot," and then Victor was like, oh,
"Yeah, so hot."
I'm like,
it just felt so uncomfortable when he said it. Like it seemed like a line. It didn't seem like it came from his heart.
Exactly. I was like, "It's so hot." I'm like,
"It's so hot."
So
oh my
hot.
goodness.
Like literally said it like he was saying it to a girl.
Yeah, it was not the vibe. Then Mia's dad comes home. They're cleaning up after the party, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm taking the job." And then she goes to live with Lake because that's like her best friend.
Oh yeah, and then I don't know why I wrote down Benji broke up with Victor at that time because didn't they break up already?
Well, I think that's when he told him like, "You're my trigger."
Oh yeah,
You're my trigger.
Get away from me. Get away from me. I'm
Stop.
like, anyways, okay, episode 3.
Oh! Hold on.
Bitch,
Hold on.
shut up.
Hold on.
Nina, be quiet.
Hold on.
So, okay, so you know how the mom goes to church. Tell me how this mom...
They changed churches, though.
They changed churches. They changed to an LGBTQ plus friendly church. Tell me how the mom gets a boy for Victor. A yellow Power Ranger! He is a yellow Pull up the photos.
Right here.
Pull up the photo.
He is a Power Ranger.
He is a yellow Power Ranger. Power Rangers Ninja Steel.
What's his name?
I think his name is Nico.
Oh, that's not him. Nico. What's it from? Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Rangers.
Grisa.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, some white boy. He's hot. He's so hot. So where are the notes? Okay. So yeah. Okay. So we talked about that. Next, Felix's mom gets a man's.
Yeah, which he was not happy about.
Exactly, and
Felix wasn't happy.
Exactly, and then they try to get it on.
The note too is Felix's mom is talking to a man's 3. Felix doesn't like the man's.
Felix doesn't. He doesn't like him.
He doesn't because
he's like he feels like he doesn't know her like. Felix
but he's
does.
also trying to have that conversation in an inappropropriate time.
Exactly,
and the guy was like, "Dude, like I know, and I'm not trying to talk about it right now."
Exactly. So Felix. Bro, Felix, he
doesn't. I think
he's not a good friend. He's toxic.
No, he just doesn't know how to.
Exactly,
talk.
Like he doesn't know social cues.
Yeah,
he doesn't know how to read a room.
Read the room. Felix. Read the room.
Exactly.
Felix.
Okay. So then later, Victor and
they invite the guy over.
They invite the guy and his family over for dinner because they invited him from church, and Victor was like. Anyway,
he was kind of mad that the mom was like, "Mom, like you can't just like bring any like gay dude around here and expect me to like be with him."
But then Nick, his name's Nick in the show. Nick was like,
"Hey, you want to come get pie with me, bro?"
Yeah, Nick was like, Nick thought he was hot, so they got to get pie.
They went to go get pie,
and then they sat in the car together, and then they got it on.
Yeah, let's leave it there because stuff definitely went down in that Suburban.
Yeah,
they were supposed to be getting pie.
Yeah,
they got more than pie, and they came back with the pie, and then he was like, "Oh, is my hair good? Is my hair good?" At the door, remember that?
Yeah. So then they got the pie.
The pie.
So
well, they did get the pie.
They did get the pie. And then later in the episode, Raheem finds out Benji, because he went to rehab, he needs to catch up on school. So then Benji needed a tutor for AP Calculus.
And guess who his tutor is?
Raheem, my man's.
Raheem really glowed up this season.
No,
I don't know
he
what
really
it was.
did. He does not look like a high schooler. He looks like
Raheem. Oh my goodness.
Anyways, so yeah, that's episode 3.
Wow, we're already on episode 3.
Yeah, episode 4.
Like we were, it was going good. The pacing was really
it was
good.
The drama was giving.
We were really getting into it.
No, because let me tell you, this season was literally up and then immediately went down.
Just down. Even the last episode.
It was trash.
There's no notes on episode 7 or 8.
Yeah, because we got bored.
Yeah.
We were bored.
Everyone was on their phone.
Literally, Nina was on her phone crocheting. Nina looking up tutorials on crocheting. Tutorials. You were on TikTok. I was on TikTok, girl. We were bored.
We were off task.
Literally, Lydia was the only one that was Lydia, she was tired of that chair. She's like, I'm laying down. This shit.
Yeah, she left. She's like, nah.
Anyways, okay, episode 4. So then, Victor and Nick, they continue to hook up. They literally text each other.
Oh, the you up, the title of the episode was you up.
They were literally like, you up, question mark.
It went from are you up, then it went from like YOU up, and then it went from you up, and then just up, question mark, and then just question mark.
Just question mark. Literally, they were getting it on. And I was like, ooh. So then, the dad finds out that Pilar and Felix are a thing.
And he gets mad.
They get mad because they weren't being honest. Yeah. She wasn't being honest with her. Because I feel like
they took away her phone, her computer,
but one thing that I had the issue was that, okay, I can see the parent argument, but the issue here, I'm talking so fast. The issue here... I talk fast. Exactly. The issue here is
I think we all talk fast.
I think we all talk fast. Not Victoria Justice. Anyways, so I think the issue here was that, okay, I can see the parents. They were upset that she was lying to her, but no, that they were lying to her. No. What? Pilar was lying to them.
Okay, yeah.
Period. Mm-hmm. So but I felt like it was irrational because they weren't letting Pilar they weren't listening to Pilar. Like the dad.
No, they weren't. She kept trying to explain. Well, especially for the other thing that happened, she kept trying to explain herself. But I think the cutest thing was that Felix had given Victor like a walkie-talkie, like when they first met, and they were talking on the walkie-talkie. It was so cute. And then like she said, "I love you," and then he didn't say it back.
Yeah.
And then that's where the relationship started to get a little rocky.
Another thing to add back to real quick, what's his face? Victor and Nick is that what's it called? Victor wanted to like actually like start a relationship.
You want to like go on a date, and Nick was like, "Oh, I'm not looking for that."
I'm not looking for that.
He's trying to be
casual.
Which should have been a red flag.
Exactly. Add the fact he finds out that he's getting it on with other guys too. Victor isn't the only one. So I literally, when I found that out, I was like, if I was his friend, I would have been like, Victor, you dumbass, go get tested right the fuck now.
Yeah, and then was that episode where he went to the doctor?
No, then that was before. So then, what happened was, they said you up, they hooked up. Victor texted him because Victor was like, let me make the move. So Victor went.
He went to his house.
And then his parents were like, oh my god, my parents. No, Nick was like, oh, my parents are home. He was like, so who cares? So then they get it on under the sisters' playhouse. What?
I thought I heard someone else talking. You heard that?
Me.
No, like a woman's voice. Yeah, under the playhouse, the gross playhouse, like on the dirt.
So then, next day, Victor wakes up and then he's like,
I need to go to the doctor.
No, he literally looks down and then he looks in the mirror. He's like, and I was like, see, exactly, Toma, like, that's what you get.
You called it.
I was like, that's
whoa.
Exactly, because I was like, that's what you get. I didn't think they were
going to go in that direction because it was Disney Plus.
Yeah, it was Disney Plus. Girl, it was Disney. They weren't going to go in that direction with HID, SCD, nothing like that. But I literally, when I saw that scene, I was like, told you.
Whoa.
They were shook. I knew it was going to happen.
I was definitely shook. Yeah. I was not expecting that.
So they went to the doctor. He answered questions. And then, before that, he was trying to call him. And then biggest red flag.
Yes!
He doesn't call. Nick
He's like, I like to text.
He likes to text. He never answers the phone. I'm like,
Sir,
what if there was you like to answer your parents' phone number?
Right.
But now okay, anyways. So then he goes to the doctor, but then he's fine because he finds out that it's just poison ivy. Not HIV, nothing like that.
Just some poison ivy.
Just some poison ivy. But see, that gave him a wake-up call.
Yeah.
A wake-up call to download Grindr.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even Grindr. It was like gay dating and chatting.
That was such a weird, like, just like pay them to just have Grindr. Like, I don't understand like why it had to be like a whole thing.
A whole
but yeah, that's something, I don't know why it was such like a boss move for him to do that. He was like...
Exactly. He was like...
He said...
Grindr.
He said,
Grindr.
So that's where we end up at. Wait, did we miss something? Did we miss the dad was okay with Pilar and
I think that's
Felix?
the next episode.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so...
We're going to stop there.
Yeah,
Take a break.
We're going to take a little bit of break, but that's where episode 4 ends.
Yeah.
With Victor downloading...
What are your thoughts so far
Grindr.
about the show?
So at this point, I was like, okay, like I just said before, like the pacing was good. I'm like, where are we going with like this Grindr direction?
Exactly.
What about Benji and Victor? What's gonna go on with like Pilar and stuff? What were you thinking?
Like, I thought that it was really like this part of the season. I was like in my seat, like on the edge of my seat, being like, what is going? Because
episodes 1 through 4, edge of my seat.
It's because there were so many plot lines where we're just like, okay, what's gonna be solved? What's gonna be this and that? So I was honestly shook. That's how. So yeah, I was just waiting. I was waiting. But that's
we're very excited. So strap in. We will be back in a short few. Maybe I'll have the stop motion animation thing that you said.
That'd be so cute. She has a Chloe doll that I got her for her birthday, and I feel like for the commercial break, it was Chloe, her right here. It should be her like moving around stop motion, being like eating or something like that. Commercial
so y'all
break.
will be seeing that actually right now because we're about to dip, go get food. We'll come back.
Bye.
We're back for round 2, but we're pausing on Love Victor right now for the Strawberry Frosty talk, and we're upset.
Just like that motorcycle coming back.
Just like,
anyways.
Why is it the same motorcycle? What's going on?
First of all, Wendy's needs to get it together. Okay, so we get there, right? We went inside because we were going to use codes for our rewards because they were going to give us free stuff through our rewards. So we go in. I'm like, Nina, go first so I can figure it out. Nina goes first. She tries to scan it. They're like, it's not working. The guy was so... Okay, I feel bad for that.
He was like a kid.
He was like a teenager. Acting like we're not teenagers.
Well, we're kids. Well, like, we're not kids, but, like, we're, like, kids.
But...
Sure.
Yeah, so sis was annoyed. Like, Nina was annoyed because she was just like...
I was looking forward to getting my free fry. Like, exactly. We sat here and loaded all the coupons onto the thing. And a large fry is, like, $3. Like, it was, like, a $10 thing. And I was ready to pay my $7. So I'm like, what's going on?
So then girl paid through the app.
So I was like, oh, I'll just do it through the app then. And then I told you, and I was like, oh, you just do it. That's you're like, no, it's fine.
Because I didn't want to do it.
Fine.
Anyways. So I just ordered normally.
Wendy's order?
First of all,
Wendy's order check?
Wendy's order check. Oh. You want me to tell them what I got?
I don't know. I was like, what did we get?
I just got a burger, fries, and a small strawberry frosty.
Yes!
Tell me
that's a medium you said.
Tell me how this is medium, and that's large, but the drink that I got was literally...
Same cup, but a small. Make it make sense.
Exactly. Thank you, Nina. But... yeah, so I ordered normally. Tell me how I got all my food first, and Nina was waiting patiently.
So I ended up ordering through the app. $7 later, because I got my coupon, I ordered through the app. I said ASAP. And how every other restaurant works, they call your order number. Even if it's like mobile order, they have the mobile order thing. And I'm waiting. We have an eye on it the whole time. Nothing's there. And I'm like, let me get up. Because it was a second. I get up. The same dude comes over. He's like, are you waiting for something? What?
Nina,
I'm
you're
sorry.
loud. Turn mine down.
What?
Turn my thing down.
What? I was so upset. I think
what?
No. I was so upset, and my Frosty was just sitting there. Meanwhile, your Frosty's melting.
Mine is melting. Mine is literally like a drink at this point.
It was like strawberry, like slush.
Mine is a drink. It's a strawberry smoothie. Milk. It's strawberry milk at this point. It's not even that. Okay, she's living for it. I think it's good. The chocolate is way better.
It's hitting. It's like a very slight strawberry, but
it's like Nesquik.
That is true.
It's
Just
literally
like that.
no
Or like
square.
Yahoo.
No, no square.
Have you had Yahoo?
No.
Yahoo Mail?
No. I know yahoo.com.
Yahoo Mail.
Yahoo Mail. At yahoo.com.
At
No, because
Yahoo
when
Answers.
I work at... So when they tell me Yahoo, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a certain demographic who has Yahoo, because both of my parents have Yahoo.
Exactly.
And like I don't know anybody
Should
else
I
who
tell
uses
them where
that.
I work?
Maybe I'll bleep that out.
Bleep that out.
I work at
Don't tell no. I mean, it's not.
I don't know how to do that, so I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh yeah. So then now my fries are cold. Your thing is melting. This dude just asked me, did I get what I wanted? Yeah, and I said no.
Yeah.
And then I got chicken nuggets and fries, spicy chicken nuggets.
Mm-hmm. And then we got home. As we're driving home, I was playing Luna Paint the Town, and I really hit that note from Chu.
Ari.
Yes, I hit Ari now. Anyways. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh, sorry.
There will be a lot of burps here because I was very burpy like right when we finished the food.
But yeah, we got home and then my burger was fine. My fries were not crunchy.
They were not hot and crispy like Wendy's guarantees.
They were stale. And the fact I had her chicken nuggets stale. It was giving McDonald's. What saved the day was a Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce. Get that Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce, even though they're homophobic, they saved the day with that sauce.
They really did.
Yeah.
I really pulled together the meal because I was upset.
Exactly. But speaking of homophobia,
let's hop back into it. We'll explain why we have the strawberry frosties.
Exactly.
Where are we? Episode
5.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so episode 5.
This is it. The strawberry frosty.
Exactly. You guys will know. Okay, episode 5. So we find out a little bit about Benji's past. So the way they gave us a flashback of Benji, and it was really they tried. I love how they gave Benji braces to show that he's actually younger.
It's the same actor. They just gave him braces and like shaggier hair.
And then
and
his
braces.
parents
and
were,
playing video games.
And like his parents were like not argued, but they'll be like, "My son's a fail." What is that? It was like he's not a failure, but like I don't know.
No, there was like a point where they were like, I don't know what they were talking about, but they're like something about like a gay friend or something. They're like, oh, thank goodness. She was like, that was like, I'm accepting, but thank goodness it's not you. Remember that?
I think, yeah.
I was like, what?
And then Benji got mad pressed that he just secretly pulls out freaking vodka or something out of his drawer.
They're really trying to force the drinking problem.
No, literally.
And he just put it in his orange juice.
So then, past seasons, we found out that this is where the joke comes in about strawberry frosties. Okay. We found out that one day, he had a drinking problem and he got sent to the hospital one time because he drove into a Wendy's. And you know why? Because he probably went there and was like,
looking for a strawberry frosty.
Exactly. And then they're like, we don't have
They said no, and he said So that was like,
where's my strawberry frosty?
They said, we don't have it, sir. He said, fine. He floored straight into the Wendy's. And he doesn't even remember. Like, they cut from, like, they showed it. Like, he had the drink, and then he, like, stumbled out of the house. It cut, and he woke up in the hospital.
So then, in this season, we actually go into more detail about it, and he's at the hospital. He's back home, and his mom and his dad is like, oh my god, our son, he's such a failure. Da, 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 da. And then wait, let me check my notes. Let me see if I'm being...
What? At the order?
Yeah. Wait.
Episode 5 was really about
Victor and Benji.
Yeah. It was very Benji centered.
Yeah, it was very Benji centered. Centered. Bitch, it's centered, not censored.
I didn't say censored. I said center.
No, you said censored. Anyways.
Let's play that back. Go ahead.
Oh my god, this is cringe. Anyways.
Go ahead.
So...
Oh my god, we have like no notes coming up. This is gonna be bad.
No, because bitch, we were bored. Anyways.
Okay.
So...
Number 2? That's it for Benji's story. What's number...
Benji?
So, Victor and Grindr.
Victor downloads Grindr. He finds a guy that he's talking to on Grindr. First of all, he doesn't even give himself a fake name. Raheem and... it was Raheem and who else that helped him with it? It was Raheem and Andrew that helped him make his account.
He used Andrew's, like, picture. Like, body picture. Yeah. He used his abs or something.
Yeah, and named himself Diego. So then, yeah.
Interesting. And then he matched with a guy named Lucas.
Lucas,
Yeah. And he goes, they start talking, and first of all, it says that Lucas is 21, right? And then, so you don't know who you're talking to. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
and there was no pictures. It was like a picture of like a sunset.
I mean, that's the risk you get for going on Grindr.
Yeah.
Grindr is literally not even for dating. It's literally hookups.
Well, Victor was using it for dating.
It's true, but he's a stupid.
And he was like, "Oh, want to go to karaoke? Was it karaoke? Oh, bingo night."
Yeah, it was like a drag queen bingo night, which was cute. I was like, okay, per. So then they go. Victor's there, and then he's waiting for his date, and then he finds Benji, and he's like,
they were both looking around like, oh, waiting for a date, and then they realized Diego. Anyways.
Anyway, and then Benji was like, no, Victor was like, oh, I don't know if we can hang out because of your triggers.
You're my trigger.
You're my trigger.
You're my trigger. Stop. You're my
Watch
trigger.
us get canceled for this. Watch us get canceled for this. Anyways.
Why?
Bitch, because we're talking about drinking. Like, no. Shit like that. Like,
it was like, it's not funny that, like, that's the trigger thing. It's just that, like, it's just so blatantly, like, he's not the trigger. It's the parents. It's not
We'll get
Victor.
into that later.
It's not
later.
Victor. Literally makes him feel better. Like, what are they talking about?
So then,
that's why it's stupid.
Exactly. So then what happened? Okay.
Like, y'all attracted each other, didn't even know it was them.
Yeah, so they hung out at the drag queen bingo, and one of the drag queens that I know, Eureka, she was on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh my god, yeah, remember what happened?
Yeah. Girly was like, Benji won, and then Eureka was like, oh.
Come up here and get your prize.
First of all, why was Eureka flirting?
Right.
I was like, first of all, that's a minor. And
maybe, well, they were in like a bar situation, so maybe they had fake. Well,
True.
he had a fake.
I mean, how could they get in there if it was not? That's one thing I didn't get about the shows. How did these people get into clubs like that?
Remember the club in New York?
Yeah, when Victor went to New York and they took him to a gay club. I'm like, first of all, he's not even 21.
I feel like the club in New York, like it's New York, it's like kind of like that was kind of like a party scene place. But this is like some local random town in Los Angeles or California,
Creekwood,
a Creekwood bar. Like you're not sneaking in.
Creekwood. That is such like a Disney Channel high school type shit. Creekwood.
Isn't there a show called Creekwood?
No, I think it's
Craig of the Creek.
Craig of the Creek.
Yeah,
I love Craig of the Creek. That show's so good. But anyways, yeah. So Eureka's like, oh, you look like one of those sexy high school vampires, and I'm just like, oh.
I mean, she's right, but
she's right. So then, so Benji won a shot of like alcohol, and then the way that Benji like switched up, he was like, oh.
He was like, no, thank you.
He was like this. He was like.
Well, he said no, thank you. He was doing his part. You know?
Imagine his next victim is the bar.
The bar. He's like,
that's his next victim.
So Benji's about to crash into the bar, y'all. That's so bad.
A whole hate crime
during the bingo night.
Would that be a hate crime? Would that cause a hate crime?
Maybe. I don't know.
Bitch, no.
I don't even know.
Anyways, so then, Pilar, she had birth control, and the parents found out that
they weren't listening though.
Exactly, the parents were listening because Pilar wanted to get it just in case. Oh,
I forgot about.
We're literally looking up like summaries because bitch, we forgot.
We have no summary. Okay, go.
No, after episode 6, we were like, okay, yeah, no. But anyways. What happened then?
The birth control. Yeah, she kept trying to explain like, oh, basically she had it so she could be prepared when she finally like got together with Felix.
Yeah. So then,
but the parents didn't want to listen.
So yeah, so the mom let her hang out with Raheem. Oh no! Before that.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, she was locked in her room. She took Victor's
and then she went into his room.
And then Felix was like, and then Pilar was like ready. She wanted to have sex. She was like, bitch, right here, right now. And then Felix was like,
he's like, I don't want you to do it like to spite your parents. He was not feeling it.
Yeah. And then Pilar was like,
mad.
Then she got mad because she's like, wow, you're setting my parents. Bye, bitch. So that was
because I feel bad for Felix though, because he was right. Like the parents did open their door for him because like his house was just like a wreck.
And then another thing, Lake and her mom.
Yeah, like they got the mom committed.
Yeah, the mom.
What is that? I knew I heard a voice earlier. That's probably what it was. Is that the radio?
Sounds like music. I don't even know.
That was so weird.
So
the mom was like in a hospital, basically, right?
No, Lake was confronting her mom on how like, oh, like stop calling me this and
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like calling her out on
Oh, yeah,
her
because
actions.
I
don't
like
want
she
this
was
strawberry
fat
Frosty
shaming
anymore.
Lake.
I don't want
Can I
this
put it on the
anymore.
table?
It's literally like liquid at this point. It's juice.
It's
literally
milk. It's literally milk.
It's literally strawberry milk at this point.
No, literally, Wendy's
needs to get it together. Anyways, back to Love Victor. So then that happened, and then what else?
in this episode.
Yeah.
Benji's dad doesn't want Victor to see Benji anymore.
Oh yeah.
He went to his home.
No.
Yes.
Bitch, shut up.
Oh
Nina,
my
Nina,
God.
be quiet. Let me tell you something. The way
That was insane.
the dad went to mother freaking Victor's house and was like, I don't want you seeing my son anymore because you're one of his triggers. Bitch, you're the trigger.
He said you caused chaos. You
caused
can't
chaos.
you can't say that to
And
a
then
kid.
literally, Victor literally went into a whole spiral.
Yeah.
Victor went into a whole
identity
spiral.
crisis.
Identity crisis, like.
I felt so bad for him. You don't do that as a parent. Like, what are you doing?
Just, like, as a parent,
you don't call someone like chaotic.
Exactly.
He's like, you're chaotic.
You're chaotic. You're chaotic.
You're a trigger.
You're a trigger.
Stop.
Oh my God, stop! You're such a crackhead. Get away from my son.
Right? Like, it's not even like he's that type of person. He's a nice kid. Like, what did he do wrong? He's nice though. Victor is
Victor's
nice.
I just
he would never disrespect the parents.
I don't think. I feel like if I was
did.
friends with Victor, I would like. He's a toxic friend. Victor's toxic.
I don't think it's. I think he's just young, dumb.
He's stupid.
Young, dumb, and broke.
Young, dumb, and broke. Exactly. Anyways.
High school kid.
Yeah. So that
episode
happened. 5? Okay. What episode 5 opinions?
I feel like that was the turning point for the season.
Yeah, that was the turning point for.
That's where it went like.
Everything went downhill
because very big stuff. Like after the dad came to the house and was like, "You're chaotic," basically. I was like, "What more is gonna happen here?" Like he can't go with Benji anymore. Like what's gonna happen here?
That's what I'm saying.
So I think that's why it went downhill after that. Because we have we have 3 bullet points for episode 6, nothing for 7 or 8.
Exactly. So episode 6 for what we have left for that.
I have a recap pulled up if we're missing anything. Okay. But let's look.
So first, Nick and Victor. Nick talked to Victor and was like, "Hey, I actually want to try to like work things out, and actually I kind of want to like get to know you and date you, and that type of way." So now they're dating, like getting to know each other more, and then
it was kind of random. Raheem.
Oh,
and his uncle.
Okay, so Raheem. See, so many plot lines. Anyways, we find out that Raheem's uncle. What's his ethnicity?
He's Iranian.
I think so. I think he's Iranian.
Yeah, I think it is.
So his uncle's like very homophobic, and like no, to the point where like he can tell if it's like a clothing he's wearing.
Yeah,
like,
he was wearing a regular jacket.
He was literally wearing. Okay, so
it was blue.
There was a moment where there was a scene where it was Pilar's mom let Pilar to go out to go hang out with Raheem because she was like, I'm not letting that girl get cooped up in the house. No, let that girl go out because she's not going to do anything. So she hung out with Raheem at the cafe that Benji works at. So then they're chilling out, and then the mom just randomly brings the uncle to the cafe because the mom was like, "Oh my God, their coffees are really good," and he wanted like coffee. I don't fucking know. So
you can go to any other cafe.
Exactly, any Dunks, Starbucks.
Dunks doesn't exist in Creekwood.
Exactly, Starbucks.
It definitely does. Starbucks.
Yeah. Dunks. There's probably only like 2 in California.
No, like just have Dunkin' Donuts. I'm just saying
Creekwood, knowing the imaginary world of Creekwood. Anyways. So, yeah.
The uncle walked in and was like, "What are you wearing?"
So, literally, he was trying to make himself look straight, even though literally his clothing was perfectly fine.
He was wearing a turtleneck and a jacket. Like,
not even. He was literally wearing, like, a purple button-up shirt.
No, it was a jacket, though, because remember, Pilar was like, "Oh, like, I let him wear my jacket because it was cold."
Oh, yeah. And then he was like, "Why are you wearing a purple jacket? That's for women." I'm like, what the fuck?
It literally was a jacket.
It was literally a jacket, first of all. Second of all, since when do colors have gender? But anyways... yeah, so Pilar was like had his back and was like, they said they were like dating. No, the mom said they were dating.
Oh yeah.
The mom was like, "Oh yeah, he's dating." And then he was like, "Oh my God, you have a girlfriend." I love how the uncle was not suspicious about nothing. Like, I don't know why
it's giving Benji's dad.
I can't believe he could. Exactly. He couldn't tell his own nephew was freaking fruity. If I was an uncle and I had Raheem as my nephew, I could tell if that man was fruity when he was 5. Or a child.
If it was
a child. Anyways. So they go out to eat, and then no.
The mom says that's the boy,
Right?
the girlfriend that Pilar's his girlfriend, and then
Yeah.
I think he stood up for himself, right? To the uncle. That's what he wrote. Raheem
he
is standing
say
up for himself because of his uncle.
I don't think he said it to his uncle. Did he?
I don't know. It was something. I think he said it after, because remember the episode about the award, and then Victor was mad, or he was mad at Victor for like not getting like the award from the bravery.
Maybe
award.
that's later. No, because stands up for. Anyways.
So meanwhile, Pilar pretends to be Raheem's girlfriend. It doesn't say anything else.
Yeah.
My
so
fake
then...
girl. Here it is. Armando comes home, asks about Pilar, and Isabel tells him to stay with Raheem. I was angry. Blah 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 blah. The mom and uncle show up randomly. Pilar covers. Then Christine's mom asks if Pilar's his girlfriend. Blah blah. Oh, the mom's like, you have to pretend for one more day, and then.
Oh yeah. So he stands up because.
Oh my god! Remember that happened during they all went to dinner, right? Pilar, Raheem.
No, it happened after dinner. The uncle wasn't there. He wasn't like he didn't say it in front of his face.
What?
So, I remember he was like crying on the couch, and then the mom was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" And then Raheem was like, "I'm done like pretending I want to be."
Yeah. No, but remember at the dinner there was like a close. He was trying to seem straight, and then it was a close call because the waiter came over and like.
Oh yeah, the waiter came over and then spilled something and then flirted with him, and then he like said something that was like gay, I guess.
I don't know. And then Raheem just didn't catch the vibe, and then Pilar would be like, "Yo, like."
Yeah.
The waiter, and then Raheem got up and went to go talk to the
way that the waiter is talking, the way Raheem is talking to the waiter.
Behind the bar, like.
I'm like, first of all, why are you talking to him and not me?
We were all very mad.
DMs exist. DM me. Period. He's 21 in real life, so.
He is?
Yeah.
He's only 21?
He's only 21 in real life. The guy that plays Raheem.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
I thought he was a little bit older.
But anyways,
who else we got? Mia, Pilar, and Felix broke. Oh, yep.
Yeah, they broke up.
I mean, we saw that coming, right?
Yeah, because they were like because Pilar was just dumb with everything going on. And then, Mia had... Oh
my god, that was so stupid, because the stepmom had a baby.
You go off, Nina.
The stepmom had a baby, right? And Mia wanted to be
Context, basically, Mia has a stepmom because the dad met someone else. But anyways,
her name's Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria.
Veronica, something with a V.
I don't know, something with a V.
Yeah, and she's been pregnant for like 2 seasons. Like that reveal was at the end of season 1. She was pregnant all season 2 and halfway through season 3. Like, come on now.
How was that 9 months?
Come on, bruh.
Anyway,
no, remember this whole series has been over the span of a year. Like, remember
that is wild.
3 seasons in a year.
3 seasons is
Stranger
1
Things
year.
could never.
Stranger Things could never. Stranger Things, that shit.
Stranger Things is a year between each one.
Yeah, exactly. They grow up. But anyways, continue.
Okay, so basically, she was having the baby, and then what's her name? Mia was mad that she couldn't be there. Even though
FaceTime exists.
FaceTime
was getting so pressed about.
She was like, "Oh my god, I can't see the baby." And then Andrew or Lake or something, they walked in.
No, Andrew bribed the nurse to bring like an
bribed
iPad.
The nurse to bring the iPad in the delivery room. I'm like, bribe the nurse, like. Why?
Live births exist.
Yeah, you're able to record a birth. You can't FaceTime. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And she was acting like it's some sort of like crazy technology.
I thought the FaceTime was so gross.
Yeah.
It was so gross. I thought that baby was not a newborn. That was a.
It was a big.
That shit
baby
was like
when
a year
old.
It
had hair. It was this big.
That shit was like a year old or 8 months.
It was definitely a baby, but definitely not a newborn.
That was not a newborn.
But you know what also happened? Episode 6, a new character got introduced. His name is Liam, and
closeted.
Yeah,
no one likes him because he. Oh, go ahead.
What?
No,
because he's like a smarty.
Yeah, because he's smarty. Because he's so headstrong, and the reason why the reason why he's like so focused on school is because he's trying to forget about his own sexuality. Like, he doesn't want to like acknowledge it that he's gay and none of that.
So but then Victor started to be like try to help him and stuff. But do you think Victor was right to do that?
No, I felt like he forced it. Like sexuality, like figuring out what you're into, that should come naturally and by yourself. You shouldn't let anyone out you, or you shouldn't. And like, you can ask if he asked for help. Okay, period. If he asked for questions or some advice,
yeah, he didn't.
But he didn't.
They were they were supposed to be doing the school project.
Exactly.
And like it's okay. Like, you can tell me.
Like, you're literally invading his business.
Yeah,
like,
that's weird.
okay, like, maybe he was trying to find.
I don't know.
That's the real tea.
No, he was with Nick.
I know. Yeah, still, bitch, you never know. Victor might be toxic. You never know. But yeah, he can't. Yeah, I just feel like with that, like, sexuality and gender, you should never force anything with that. You should just let it come to you naturally when you feel ready. And oh my god, when they were talking about it, what's his name? Liam?
Yeah.
Liam, he just randomly kisses Victor.
Oh yeah, he kissed him.
And then he was like,
his character was so random.
He was so awkward. He was so weird. He was like, this way.
Was.
And then he just walked out immediately. I bet the mom was so weirded out by him. The mom was like, good.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. But
anyways, yeah, episode 7. The episode where
Victor didn't need to do that, but
exactly.
I understand.
Thoughts about this episode before we go into 7?
Yeah, I was on my phone at this point. I didn't even remember half the stuff that happens in the episode.
I was watching it, but at the same time, I was like
that whole, I don't know.
And now we're getting to episode 7 and 8 where we literally don't even have any
So
notes.
yeah, I'm pulling it up. Basically, the title of episode 7 was the Gay Award. So basically, they were awarding Victor with a bravery. It was like for athletes.
The bravery award. Because he came out gay. First of all, he's an athlete.
And that he's an athlete.
Yeah, this episode really like started a holocratic seminar between me, Nina, and Lydia, because there was a moment where there was homophobia. There was a homophobia.
Oh yeah, it's at the restaurant. So okay, yeah.
Wait. Okay, so the gay award. So Raheem gets pissed that he doesn't get that he's getting the gay award, and that he's not.
I don't understand why. Yeah, like Raheem was like, I would gladly take it. Okay, but it's for athletes. Like it literally was for the athletic like end of the year.
I can see both arguments. Victor's argument about him not being happy about getting the gay award is because it's like, why am I getting an award for literally being me? Or not even just being gay.
Yeah, like that. It was a little annoying because it looks like they just made up an award. It was like the first one ever, too.
But then Raheem's argument was like, literally, there are so many closeted kids in this school, and like, literally, there's not enough people being themselves here. So it's like, this award is honestly pretty important.
Yeah.
So I could see both sides.
I understand both sides.
So then after, there was a double date between Nick and Victor, and then Raheem and his...
What's his name?
The winner. I don't even know. Look
Nick?
No, Connor. His name was Connor. I remember when we made fun of name, bro. Connor.
Yeah, everyone else has like some like very like interesting name.
Felix.
I like to argue Victor, Raheem, Benji, like,
and now Connor
and Nick.
Like
Lake,
Lucy,
and
why did you say Lucy?
Lucy.
Fighting hard to
training hard to be
the best. An inside joke between us.
Y'all don't gotta know. Oh
my god. Anyways. But yeah, so there was a moment where Raheem, he felt so confident in this, like, and it was like first of all, it was just
a jacket.
It was literally just like, right here. Put a picture. It was literally just like this cute shiny blue jacket.
Yeah.
And then these two men like near the table they're
like
eating
laughing.
at started laughing and looking at Raheem.
Like,
and then Raheem's like, can we like change a table? Like,
and Victor's like, no, we're eating here.
No, Victor's like, no, you're dealing with the homophobes. I'm like, bro.
He said no.
First of all, if I was Raheem's friend, I would have looked at him and be like, bitch, you can feel your feels, but bitch, they're just laughing. Like, no, be you. Like, he was so confident, and then 2 seconds later, he just... That's one thing that pissed me off about Raheem, because I'm like, Raheem, I thought you were confident. Why are you letting these two little people turn you down like that? But at the same time, you can feel your feels. But anyways, so then they ate, and then after, Raheem and Victor, they were leaving the restaurant, and then the two guys that were laughing at Raheem's jacket, they were like, they called him the F-slur. And I was just like, oh.
In 2022?
And then, exactly. And then Raheem read that bitch for filth. He read him. He literally came after his looks, how he is, how musty he is, period.
That guy shut up real quick.
He shut up real quick. He was like,
no, but then they kind of wanted to
fight.
Wait,
real quick. Is that my water?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
They kind of wanted to fight, though, like, low-key.
I know, that guy wanted to, I knew after he was going to read him, he was going to fight because, bitch, like, white people be acting the
He
most.
ate.
But Raheem ate. He ate. And then Victor came in.
Like he was going to do something. Like, what?
Raheem came in. No, Victor came in and he was like, yo, stop, chillax. And then we had a whole Socratic seminar moment about how, just like, how us LGBTQ plus people are represented in the media, and it just really triggered me seeing. No, not really triggered, but it's like it triggered me how Raheem. Like, I don't want to wish like what's it called? I don't want Victor to be discriminated, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was just really triggering to see Raheem get discriminated because of how he looked. But then Victor, because he looks straight, he didn't get anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely like a thing in the show. Because like they're like, he's gay, but he plays basketball. He's still manly.
Exactly.
You know?
That's there comes the argument of these shows are built for straight people. Because I can see like, yeah, there are gay people who are not feminine, which I totally agree with. There are people who are that want to present themselves as more masculine, as more feminine, it's more this or that. It's a whole spectrum. But it's like seeing like you barely. It's like, I don't know, because we are represented, but in the wrong ways.
Yeah.
Like, Victor, he's gay, but he's represented as a straight
It's
man.
like almost there, you know?
Exactly. And to make sure that he's gay, they add in gay stereotypes, being like,
hot,
oh,
you're hot.
You're hot. Oh, this and that. That he listens to Carly Rae Jepsen. Ooh, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Or
ridiculous.
Raheem's into Blackpink. Well, Raheem is a more feminine gay, which I understand. But then what? It's like, even in like, I know there's a show on Hulu called Fire Island, and it's literally like gay, and it's like literally. Okay.
So guys, the recording got cut off because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, and we went off,
and we were speaking facts.
Yeah, so we're talking about Fire Island, and basically it's literally just a show filled with gay stereotypes, and it's like, okay, it's like gay stereotypes. It's like, okay, like, I don't know. What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
What did we say? I was like, oh, like Hulu's doing it like for like their Pride collection, you know, just so they can say like, oh, we have 3 seasons of Love Victor, we have Fire Island, but you're not representing it in the right way.
And not the correct ways, because we're just seen as stereotypes, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
it's
just
so
like
weird.
It's just like, oh, let's get a black person.
Let's get
someone with glasses.
Let's get the fruity black kid. That's the laugh of the jokes, and not as the. First of all, they're not even the main character. Not as the main character, as a side jokester character. Mm-hmm. Let's get the muscular gay who's just there to have sex. Let's get Victor.
Yeah, someone that's shy.
Someone that's
like
shy.
It's like
no, someone that's
like
quote unquote. Someone that's quote unquote normal.
Yeah, and they're the main character.
It's like, I've seen feminine gays as main characters, but when they're feminine, it's like they're the jokester.
Yeah.
Or they're like the side character.
It's like crazy how it's still like that though.
I know.
Like, come on.
I've never
people. It's like the people are making like not making movies, but like are giving plots and storylines and ideas for a bunch of movies and for things that they want, and the studios just don't listen.
Exactly. Like, one thing I can appreciate though about Love Victor though is I could just appreciate how they're doing it through a queer person of color's point of view, because we do have different experiences compared to someone like Love Simon, who is a white gay man, because since he's white, he already has privilege. He's a white man, of course. And the fact that his parents are white. So his parents were accepting in the beginning. Immediately.
It was a whole just like tears. We love you.
Exactly. Wow. With Love Victor, it was so, I don't know why.
3 seasons.
Although it was bad, although like not accepting is bad, it did feel good seeing like, okay, finally I see like a part queer person of color where their family is not being accepted. It's like, finally they're showing that this is a real thing. Like, we're not being accepted by other people of color. For example, Victor's mom, who wasn't accepting at first. The dad was fine. The dad was like, the dad was a whole king this whole series.
I would say this season he did have his little moment. Yeah. Though. But right after he started going to the PFLAG meetings, he changed.
Yeah, he changed. And then the mom, it took her a while.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I can relate to a lot, because it's like coming from a Latinx household and just my background. It's like, I can honestly relate to that 100%. And
it's nice to see yourself reflected on TV.
Exactly. But they just need to do a better job.
But it needs to be better.
Because I'm not straight level. I don't play basketball like Victor.
Yeah. It's like, Victor didn't have enough, like you were saying before when we got cut off, he didn't have enough, like, I don't want to say he didn't have enough obstacles, but like,
it's like he didn't really have a lot of obstacles. The fact that, again, he was just there to please straight people. He was straight presenting, yet was gay. Wow. Like, do you see my argument that I'm
No,
trying to
I
make?
understand that completely.
It's so weird.
Yeah. Because usually, like, when they have, like, like a black character in a show, I hate to, like, compare it.
Yeah.
But, like, they have a black character in the show, but, she's, like, rich and has white friends. You know what I mean? So it's like it's almost there.
Or they have a black character, but she's the side character and the one there for jokes.
Yeah, or she's the black character, but she's adopted. Like, you know what I mean?
When they have a gay character in a movie / show, but he's a side character and he's the jokester and he's white. The one show I can appreciate though with representation is Heartstopper.
Oh, that movie. That show was so good.
I haven't seen it because I don't want to watch it because I don't want to get in my feels. But I've seen the characters.
So good.
The characters they have. Of course, the main characters are like white, gay. One is bi.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both white, but I can appreciate how they had.
They did enough with side characters.
Exactly. They had a lesbian couple. Yeah. They had a transgender character, which I can appreciate. And also in the upcoming podcast, we're going to be talking about the Monster High reboot that you should check out for later in the future when the movie comes out.
Look around in the fall. Come back here in the fall.
Exactly. Come back here in the fall. But they're making a live action movie of Monster High, and one of the person that's playing Frankie is a transgender man, which I honestly can appreciate because I'm like, period, representation. And it's like stuff like that they gotta do. Like, just don't put a stereotype. Yeah. Just make them. Yeah. But anyways,
hopefully they can do that. Monster High. I'm looking at you, Garrett.
Sander. Otis.
Oh yeah, but what I was gonna say was, when I pull up the TikTok again.
Oh, here's the TikTok.
Mia meets her brother. Oh my god, yeah, we'll talk about that. But so basically a little context is when you have it.
Yeah.
Benji, Raheem, tutoring situation, there we go.
Yeah.
See for yourself. Gaga, what's the house down A-? I don't know what that means, but thank you.
He's so cute, though.
He is cute. But, girl, it's like, that part confused me because I'm like, first of all, you're gay and you don't know what. Yes, Gaga house what?
Boots the house down?
Boots the house down. I have bisexual friends that know what that is.
Benji. Come on now.
Come on. That scene was so cringe. I could tell that Raheem says that because Raheem is more feminine gay. Mm-hmm. Period. I'd be saying the same. I'd be saying boots the house down, mama.
Clearly you don't. Yes, Gaga.
Yeah, I don't say yes, Gaga.
Right. It seemed a little like
no, because
the scene was kind of
yes, because tell me how the media
tell me how it's a string of words. That's what it sounded like. I didn't hear it when it first happened.
Tell me how just like the media just automatically thinks that we just talk like drag queens.
Yeah,
like we just talk like, yes, mama, the house down, boots. Yes, you better work, bitch.
They're like Raheem would say this. Yes, I mean, you see the way they spelled it? YAAS.
YAAS,
comma Gaga. What?
It's like, okay. It's like, first of all, Benji, how do you not know that? I can tell that Raheem says that. And it's like, I don't know why.
Why did it need to be said?
I love how the media just automatically thinks that we just talk like that. It's so funny. They really think we just go, yes, you better work, bitch. Yes, you better work. House it down.
What? In the middle of the hallway.
Boots the house down, Houston and deceased.
Yes, God.
I'm like, yes, that's ballroom language, but still, it's like, girl,
I just like can't like that. I when I saw that, because I remember your reaction to when it happened. When
I was like,
and I thought it was so funny when you were like, Benji,
first of all, come on. Anyways, continue.
No, I just remember that part. Okay, so episode 7.
I love how you keep pulling up the notes even though we didn't type anything.
I know, I keep like clicking it.
Literally,
nothing really important.
Mia meets the baby.
Wait, episode 7 was the dinner.
Think so.
Oh, so we've been on episode 7 this whole time. Okay, well, anyways, Mia meets her brother. Oh my god, so Andrew and Mia go fly out to Stanford.
For what?
To go see the brother in person. Oh. Remember? And then...
Oh, so she was already staying with Lake at the time?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was more later in the season.
No, she was staying with Lake. They went to go visit the dad, right? Mm-hmm. And... Andrew was like, oh, he missed like a basketball game. He was like, it's okay, I'll just go to the next one. Like, I need to be here with Mia. This is when Andrew turns into like
a psychotic stalker, because Mia was even
like, yo, calm down.
Get away.
She was like, oh, what did she say? And then he was like, I'll just come with you. I'll just do that. Blah, 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 blah. We were like, what? Remember that? Everyone on the couch was like,
the way that Andrew even had the crazy eyes.
Yeah, he did. He was like, it's okay, Mia. It's okay. I'll just come with you. Like, what? Yeah, he's like, basketball doesn't matter. I'll just come with you. Like, what? What?
Wait, because the way he looked at her, like,
he did.
I'm coming with you.
And his outfit was a wreck. I know.
I literally had like a whole turtleneck.
I was like a vest on. Like, what are you wearing, bro?
Like, it was messy, honey. It was gross. So yeah, Andrew's going crazy for Mia. It's because one thing that also triggers me about the show, girl, they're acting like they're getting married.
Yes, like he's like, I'll follow you anywhere.
Like, girl, y'all are in high school going into college. Same thing with Benji and Victor. Like, y'all really think you're all gonna make this last for college? That's not how life works, bitch. When you leave high school, you barely talk to your high school friends. And after experiencing the first year of high school, first year of college, girl.
That monthly check-in.
That that helped us. It helped. But the way if we did it, literally, I felt like me and Nina would have been on. It wouldn't be like dramatic, like, oh my god, I don't like you. We would just like text. We wouldn't like text often. Then when we see each other, we'd be like, oh my god, it's Nina.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And they're doing like a whole like, we're getting married.
I know, we're getting freaking Andrew. We're getting married. Like, ew, that's gross. Get away from me. And then no, because I don't know why they're. What are these high school shows acting like these relationships are getting married?
I don't know. That's like another thing in TV shows where like they have super strong relationships. They're always together. We're gonna get married. Not all relationships are like
high school relationships. Like don't ever count. Like after high school, I the fact that's Victor's first relationship too. How are you gonna make your first relationship last that long? Like I already know if y'all gonna get.
Technically, it's his second. He was with Mia. Mia.
Nina, shut up. Nina, shut up. Okay, thank you.
He was with Mia.
And what the fuck?
What was that? Is something smoking?
No, someone just threw something in the truck and it just a bunch of like powder come out.
Oh, I think they're clean.
But yeah, that shit was just. Anyways, what episode
8? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna read this quote.
Okay.
Her conversation with Andrew. Wait, is devastating.
Check the thing. How much time we have left?
No, it's good. We just started.
Okay.
But her conversation with Andrew is devastating. He immediately understands her choice and starts brainstorming ways to regularly see each other. All of which involves skipping out on school and basketball. And then she goes, basketball is your future, Mia says. He tells her the same thing he told Harold. She's his future. That's where we were like, whoa. He's like, you're my future. We were like, what?
What? He literally...
Andrew.
You're my future.
You're my future, Andrew.
I know. Basketball.
No, stop.
No, bleep that and shout, bleep it out.
Boop, 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 boop. No, but Lou's like, you are my future.
No, he was like, you're my future, and you're gonna be my basement forever.
Yeah, in Stanford.
You're gonna be trapped in my closet in Stanford.
And then she was like, we're breaking up.
We're breaking up, bitch.
We're breaking up.
No,
Sorry.
Did they actually break up?
No, it says they break up.
Good, because Andrew was getting messy at that point. I was getting stalker behavior. It was so weird. Anyways, continue. Episode 8.
Yeah, and then basically it's just Victor does like a whole speech when he gets like the bravery award.
Mm-hmm.
And then he makes up with
no,
Benji.
It was the carnival. It was they made the speech.
And then they have the carnival.
Yeah, it was the speech, and he mentioned how and during the speech he just mentioned like all the important parts of like everything during his high school. Is he graduating? Are they seniors?
I think they're seniors, or like that's their last year. Like I think it's their.
How is that their last?
I think it's their spring term.
How is that?
Because they were juniors, right?
Yeah, but I'm so confused because it's like the whole season was just 1 year, right?
That's true.
The whole series. Series was 1 year. So
so then why is Mia saying she has one more year left? Is she older, or are they juniors? I think they're juniors.
I think.
So this is their
Pilar's
junior
a sophomore.
year, and Pilar's a sophomore. And then they're gonna go into the senior year next year. Why did they do a senior year?
No, either way, why are they being dramatic? Like they're acting like they're not gonna see each other.
That's true. Like they're talking about they're going to college. Like
y'all have 1 year.
Yeah, there's still one more year.
Anyways, this show makes no sense. Anyways,
it doesn't.
So yeah, and then he mentions Benji in his speech, but doesn't mention his name. He just mentioned like he just had his first love, and then Nick was like, "Oh, I can still tell you're not over your first love, your ex." And he was like, yeah. So then he stopped talking to him. So then Nick falls in love
with Liam.
And that is weird because the way that Nick, the person that plays him, isn't he like 28, 27?
He's old.
He's like 27. Look up his age. Look up his age.
Oh, it's right here.
Nico,
Power Rangers. Let's see. He's 27.
He's 27.
Then, what's his name?
You know his name?
Yeah. He's 20.
The person that plays Liam is 20. It's giving very much, what's that? Never Have I Ever.
Stop. Oh my god, I love that show though.
I don't. That show was so annoying because the main character was so
She's
annoying.
Stupid.
She was so annoying.
But
I like the story.
Anybody.
I like the story, but the main character was annoying. But anyways, back to Victor. Yeah, and we were just weirded out because it was giving very much pedo behavior.
Yeah, it was weird. And he literally just turned around and was like, I'll take you then.
Exactly, because Nick looks like old. Like, he looks like old, like an older adult.
Did they even say he was in high school? He's in high
school. He's in high school. They mentioned it. He goes to a different school.
Okay.
They mentioned it. But no, because if you see in the show, Liam literally looks like a teenager. Liam looks like...
If you already played a Power Ranger, you can't go back and be a high schooler. Because the way that
Liam actually... Like, Liam legit looks like an actual teenager. Yeah. And then you see him with, like, an older adult. It looks so weird. I mean, hey, if you're there for his money... period. But anyway, so then the carnival happens, and this is the episode that just confused us all because nothing was solved.
Yeah, nothing was solved.
Go off, Nina, because I feel like you remember more than me.
Nothing was solved. Mm-hmm. It was also just like a stupid ending. Like, wouldn't you want to end with like your characters graduating? And
no,
everybody moved on. I like a good graduation.
It ended because we found out earlier in the episode that Benji was going to go to boarding school.
Oh, yeah.
Because his dad was like, "You're going to..." No, he decided because he just felt like everything was just going so bad around him. So he was like,
"What was going bad?
Bitch, I don't even know.
Nothing was going bad."
Exactly. So he was like,
him and Victor were cool.
It was because his dad made it. I don't know.
Maybe we'll get from the dad.
So then Victor, after the speech, after the thing, Victor went to go see Benji before he went to boarding school, and then
he was like, "Just stay, please."
And then the dad was like, "No," and the dad is like, "Leave," and then Victor's like, "Literally, your dad like told me that I'm."
Yo, yeah, Victor snitched on the dad.
What did Victor say?
He was like, "Your dad." No, he was like, "Yeah, your dad told me that like I was your trigger." Basically, and then he was like, and then Benji was like, "Dad, you did that?" And then he was like, "Yeah."
If only Victor did that a little bit earlier, because the way that Benji,
he was like, "It's too late," and I was like, "No!"
So he's already going to school.
No.
So then the carnival happens, and then Pilar and Felix talk about what did they talk about?
Nothing.
They talk about nothing.
No. They went to the carnival as a family, and then she was like, "Hey, Felix, come in the family photo. So y'all together or y'all family?
Exactly.
Let's."
And then they ended the series with
on the Ferris wheel.
On the Ferris wheel, where everything began with Benji and
they
Victor.
kissed.
They kissed with nothing solved, and that's it. The end.
We were like, "What?"
We were like, "What is going on?" Because it's like, okay, it's a cute ending. Like, it's cute to be on a Ferris wheel, but nothing was solved. We don't know nothing about Mia and Andrew. We don't know nothing about Lake and Lucy. No, Lucy.
It was Lake tries to gave her her mom's old apartment because
Lucy wanted to move Nina,
out.
Be quiet. Wait, what? No, because tell me how. First of all, who's paying for that apartment?
They're rich. The mom is rich. She owns. It's like a condo. The mom owns it.
So she doesn't have to pay rent?
No. I think she probably would just to like feel better about herself. Yeah. But the mom owns it and the mom doesn't live there.
I was about to say because literally the apartment that Lake got,
it was like Lucy, a city view.
Bitch, it's a boo. It was giving Jessie. It was giving Jessie.
Hey, Jessie.
It was giving Jessie behavior. Literally, it was giving you. It was giving very much Jessie behavior.
Not gonna be you, Ariana.
Bitch,
with your
up.
Notes.
Nina. Anyways. Nina. Yeah, so I was afraid that she was gonna pay rent because I'm like, how could she afford this? But then Lucy was like, bitch, in here, I don't give. So then.
Oh wait, okay, yeah.
So back to the ending.
Sorry to yell.
Yeah, what did you say? What? Go.
The parents are opening their. Look at my knees.
Ew.
What is that? It's not. I just like my knees are black for some
reason. Tell me how I woke up today and my sister was like, "Why are your knees so black?" I'm like, what?
I think I fell or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways.
the parents are opening up their own business because remember Armando's boss
yeah,
said something like homophobic and then he was like
I'm so
he punched
over
him.
it. First of all, I don't know how. I love how they just randomly make a business. Like, I don't think
we're opening our business. Mom's doing the books.
I don't think it can be that easy.
Aren't they like already like kind of nickel and diamond?
Literally,
like
first of all,
the
dad quits the job so stupidly.
Like, yeah, how are you gonna drop everything and open your own business? You already have been saying you're like tight on money.
You're already tight on money, and like here he is being like, I quit. If I was his wife, I would be
open her own business.
If I was pissed,
she can't really be mad because she doesn't have a job. Like, what do you mad about?
The mom doesn't even have a job.
Yeah. Well, also she doesn't have a job because the dad didn't want her to do teaching lessons because he thought she was gonna cheat.
That was so dramatic. Because
the mom was a cheater.
Anyways, the mom was a cheater at the time. But anyways, what happened? Oh yeah, so they opened their own business out of nowhere, which I'm like, okay, cute, but how are you gonna have the money for that?
They'll find it.
They'll find it.
Oh, someone's notes on it was not enough Raheem in this finale. I agree.
Thank you.
I agree.
Yes.
What was he even at the carnival?
Yeah, he was at he sat
the boyfriend.
He was at the speech and was like, because he was like, oh, I'm gonna the gay award, and he was like representing LGBTQ people, and then Raheem was happy about that, and then that's the last thing we saw Raheem.
I feel like Raheem and Pilar are gonna get their own spin-off. I think Pilar's gonna get her own spin-off. Just because I love her, and I think Hulu loves her too. Because she has another movie.
She's gorgeous.
So pretty.
Love her. She's so pretty. What other movie is she in?
She's in this movie called Crush.
Oh, it's on Hulu?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Did you see
it?
Is
she the main character, or is she the one that...
She's like the sister
or
of the main character.
Oh, isn't the main character Roland Blanchard?
Roland Blanchard, and then the girl who voiced Moana is like...
Oh.
The character and the girl who voiced Moana, her sister's Pilar.
Oh, who's the girl that... Wait, the girl that voiced Moana, is she the girlfriend? Is she the one that she has a crush on?
No, she has Roland Blanchard has a crush on Pilar. But Pilar doesn't like her back.
Why make a spin-off if Pilar's already gonna be a lesbian?
Yeah, and she's like gets everybody in the school.
Speaking of that, why are straight people playing gay roles?
And that, again, Heartstopper.
Exactly, Heartstopper. Are they straight in real life?
The two main characters? Mm-hmm. No, I don't think so.
Okay, I was about to say.
Oh, maybe I have misinformation, but I don't think they are.
But Victor, straight. Benji, I think he might be... Is he straight in real life? I think he's straight in real life. I think they are, yeah. Benji, straight. Raheem, I tried looking it up. Nothing, but I feel like he is gay in real life. Or part of the LGBTQ plus community in general. What, are the Heartstoppers, they're gay? Okay, that's good then. Pilar, straight. Lucy, straight. No. Lake, straight.
Also, it was like so weird they tried to tie Lucy in with Benji's character. Like they had been friends growing up. Don't remember that. That
exactly. But yeah, that's Love Victor.
Yeah, well, thanks for sticking around, y'all, because that was a whirlwind. After that, I really felt a dip in the energy around episode 5 or 6.
Literally, look at the
energy went down. Also, when we got cut off, that's when the energy went down.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna rewatch this and be like, wow, the energy really went down at the end.
Well, I was upset because the thing cut off. I was kind of upset that the thing cut off.
Is there a new one? Huh? Is it music now? What's next?
I don't have anything else planned.
Don't you do the music thing at the end?
Yeah, well, this thing, it's already so long.
Oh, then never mind.
Well, I actually was going to talk to you about music, though, but I forgot what song it was. Or, it was music. But I forgot. Oh! The, BTS, not BTS.
Jungkook and Charlie Puth.
It's not the vibe.
We can talk about that another time.
Let's just say I'm not getting the vibe here. It feels like Charlie Puth is a cash-grabbing, greedy millennial. I can't stand that man.
Now you become ranting on your Instagram story.
Oh my god. Now you become boop and ranting on your Instagram story.
You're gonna have to censor that.
I can't stand that man anymore.
You're gonna have to censor that. Anyways, that's our podcast. That's Love Victor. And opinions on this. What would you rate it this season?
This season?
Why would you rate the season? Wait,
no,
the season and then the series.
2-1-3.
What?
Oh, that you meant.
No, I meant how would you rate the season 3 and then the whole series in general?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, the whole series in general, I said 2-1-3. Season 2 is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Season 1 is number 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then season 3 is number 3.
I agree.
Season 2 was awesome.
Season 2 was amazing. How I would rate it was same thing, but out of 10 for season 3.
Oh, I said like a 3.
Like a 4.
First half 7, second half 2.
4. The whole series a 7.
Oh, whole series is 7?
Yeah, the whole series.
Okay, yeah, I agree with
that.
whole
series a 7. It's not perfect, but it's still
pretty good short.
It's so short. I'm like, why not add one more season? Like, this is a show that deserves like at least like 5 seasons.
That's what I'm saying. It should have graduated.
It should be giving Stranger Things behavior.
Stranger Things behavior. But y'all wish you could time jump like Stranger Things.
Exactly, but anyways,
they can only do a year.
That's the podcast.
Well, guys, thank you so much for listening.
The way you're just a floating head, Nina. I know. Set up.
I look so like small.
And add the fact you're gonna zoom in after this.
I know, true. I forgot about that.
Exactly.
Okay, so thank you guys for listening today. Thank you, Dio, for coming here, helping me set up this backdrop we have. And giving me this idea. It looks good. Shut up.
Okay.
Giving me the idea to do the podcast here in my bed.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Catch us next time.
Monster High. It's happening.
It's happening soon. Trust me.
Mark your calendars. Sometime in October or November.
When do you think the movie's gonna come out?
I think it's coming out. Wait, when is Halloween?
You did not just say when.
No, like what day? What's on a Monday? So I think it might come out like that Friday before.
You think it'll come out around Halloween?
Yeah,
I feel like it'll come out. I feel like it'll come out like the middle of October.
Either middle of October or that Friday before Halloween.
Why should it come out September?
I don't think so.
Well,
it's Monster High.
We'll keep you posted.
Y'all. But yeah, so thank you so much. Thanks so much for listening. If you have any song suggestions, story suggestions, show suggestions, movies, stories you want me to tell, email me at kingandqueenpod@gmail.com. If you are a sponsor and you want to sponsor this podcast, I will take. I won't take money over it. I will take free stuff over money.
The Converse Millie Bobby Brown.
I will take anything, please.
Millie Bobby Brown, please give her your Converse.
Please, I want the Converse, Millie, please. Email me at kingandqueenpod. Don't forget the pod at gmail.com.
The pod. Yeah. Okay.
What else? And
follow me. Oh, yeah. Follow me on Instagram at dio_life_things. Follow me on my Snapchat. Yeah. No.
Did you change it or is it still? Well, Snapchat finally was able to have you change your username. So.
My Snapchat is it's Dio, and then follow me on TikTok. I'm low-key kind of TikTok famous, but not really. Shut up, Nina.
He's TikTok famous.
Shut up, Nina.
Guys, go watch his Monster High videos. They're pinned at the top of this page.
I know. Yes, go check them out. Don't be shy. Anyways, my TikTok is _it's_Dio. So yeah.
Watch the video version of this podcast because there's so many visuals I will be adding. This podcast is gonna be like the biggest thing I've edited ever, like effects and audio wise. So please support.
Are you gonna add sound effects?
What? I have to add some bleeps in there.
Oh wait, no, I meant sound effects, like little like doo-doo-doos or like doom. I don't fucking know.
Possibly, I don't know. I have to figure that out. Anyways. Exactly, my biggest project yet. So please check it out on YouTube because it's gonna take me a second to edit.
Spotify?
No, like the video version.
Okay, but where can they catch the regular voice?
Well, thank you for asking. Mm-hmm. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, anywhere that podcasts exists, we're here.
Sure,
and
bye. Check
out the new logo because I worked really hard on it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming. Oh my goodness, thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Yeah.